Is a DUI or a DWI worse in Texas? Well, this is a pretty frequent question that we get, and a lot of people refer to all DWIs as DUI. And in many states, it's called a DUI. But in Texas, the offense that we're usually talking about is DWI, driving while intoxicated. Now, there is an offense of DUI, driving under the influence in Texas, but that only applies to people under 21. So if a person under 21 who is not supposed to be drinking at all anyway, because of their not being 21 years of age, they could be arrested for and ticketed for DUI if an officer finds that they are driving and they have any amount of alcohol in their system. So they may be under the influence, but they haven't risen to the level of being actually intoxicated, that is, not having the normal use of mental or physical faculties by reason of alcohol. So they may be charged with DUI. Now that's just a Class C traffic ticket level offense, punishable by fine only, up to a $500 fine. But it carries the consequences of possibly being on a person's record for the rest of their life. And it also carries the consequence of possibly causing a suspension of the person's license for 60 days or more. So it's very important to try to keep from having a DUI conviction. And it's very important to keep from having the DUI consequence of a suspension of the license. So if a person under 21 gets ticketed for DUI, driving under the influence, they do have a right to an administrative hearing regarding whether or not their license is suspended. And these hearings have to be demanded within 15 days of the date the person was ticketed or arrested for DUI. It's important to not let that time period expire, otherwise there'll be an automatic suspension of 60 days. But by demanding that hearing, that keeps the suspension from going into effect. And we can often win these hearings so that a person doesn't have to go through the suspension of their license or pay the $125 reinstatement fee once the suspension period is over. So it's very important to not get the DUI, but if you do, to get good representation, to demand the hearing, try to prevent the suspension of the license, and prevent this from being on your record.